Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Dark Sinju here, aka Black Moon, but you can call me Zero for short. So basically, I wanted to talk to you guys today about something that's been bothering me. It's like two things: the flawless block and the zoning in this game. So I'm gonna start with the flawless block because it's a lot easier to talk about. So this individual that I was going against, he kept doing this certain string, and the last string has a gap in it, but I was afraid to do the flawless block because I don't know exactly when I'm actually doing it and when I'm actually doing it correctly. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't do it, and that's the problem that I'm having. You don't know it when you're doing the flawless block. It's kind of like you just guess and then you just do it. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of like what it's like, and like I hope they make that a little bit more obvious when you're actually doing it, because there are times where I actually did flawless block and I had no idea that I fucking did it. I thought I was regularly blocking, and then when I look on the side of my screen, it said flawless block activated or some shit like that, and I'm just like, wait, what? I didn't know I was doing it. Hopefully they fix that situation. And the other thing that I'm having a problem with the flawless block is the fact that you can actually pop the opponent into the air if they have a gap into their combo string, right? Which most strings that are plus on block have a gap in it, because if it didn't, that would just be really fucked up and overpowered. But like Scorpion's 2-1-2 string, right? For people who played the beta and who are familiar with Scorpion's 2-1-2 string, right? He's +2 on the 2-1, and then he's +7 on the 2-1-2 string, right? But he jumps into the air and tries to punch you, right? There is a gap in that, right? But the thing is that if I know for a fact there's a gap in that, and then I press the flawless block and then go for the up 2, that's a full combo punish, and that's another problem that I'm having, is the fact that the opponent is able to get a full combo punish onto the opponent. I don't agree with that technically, because I think that's kind of unfair. I think they should keep it just like they did with MKX, where if you had a gap in there, you can either armor, you can backdash, you could possibly down one the opponent, you could possibly get an uppercut. I'm perfectly fine with an uppercut. You know, that's perfectly okay. But the fact that you can pop the opponent into the air and get a full combo punish, I don't really agree with that. I think that's completely unbalanced and kind of OP in my opinion. And hopefully they keep it to where, hopefully they change it and keep it to where, like, you know, you can punch the opponent, right, and get a good amount of hit advantage to where it's your turn and they have to block your pressure, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But to just simply just take advantage of that whole situation to get a full combo punish, and you could possibly set up some shit depending on the character that you use, that's just kind of fucked up and a little broken in my opinion. So the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the zoning in this game, because it seems like it's going to be really annoying in this game. So the reason why I'm having a problem with zoning in this game is because we have characters like Scarlet, Jade, Cabal, Centurion, which she's going to be a really dangerous zoner. She seems really problematic in this game. And then we have Noob Saibot, and then we have Sonya Blade. And now, of course, some people may seem a little perplexed about why I called out Sonya Blade. The reason why I called out Sonya Blade is because when PND, Ketchup, and Mustard did a video on their YouTube, right, where they did Choose Your Destiny with Sonya Blade, that she has a certain ability where she can actually call in her little drone thing or whatever, or her machine, and it can zone you, and then she can zone you. So it's kind of like, yo, like, that's in total like 6 characters that can technically zone in this game. And I'm glad there's characters like the Collector and Scorpion that can teleport, and we need more characters that can teleport. I don't care how corny the teleport looks. Look, I need to get in. I don't need to be sitting here dealing with all this bullshit. And the reason why I don't like zoning is because it's hella boring. It's not captivating. And like, if I'm in a King of the Hill match and I'm looking forward to seeing these two fight each other, right, because I just lost against this guy because he's pretty good with this character, right, and I need to figure out a new playstyle, and I'm watching these two fight, and then this one new dude that came in the King of the Hill is sitting here zoning all day, that shit's going to be boring as hell. Nobody can sit there and say, oh my god, that's amazing. The only time it's amazing is when you actually finally get in and blow that motherfucker up for zoning you. That's the only time it's amazing. But half of the time you're taking a lot of chip damage, which the chip damage in this game is really high, okay, including characters like fucking Johnny Cage that has insane pressure. That shit's gonna be crazy, because people are gonna be like, holy shit, dude, look at this chip damage. People ain't gonna sit there and block all day. But anyway, that's not the point. Back to the zoning. Like I said, we have 6 characters in total that can actually zone in this game, and I'm not really looking forward to it. I mean, I hope the rest of them are not going to be zoners. I know for a fact that Jax, he's not technically a zoner. He has like these little rocket projectiles that help him get in, but other than that, he's not really a zoner from what I'm seeing. Of course, there's other shit that he didn't really show. Now, Maximilian dude doesn't even like zoning whatsoever. He doesn't even like fucking zoning, right? And he was actually watching, like, I guess the live stream of Mortal Kombat. You had Derek there, Steve, and Tyler as usual. And Tyler said something that was really interesting to me, and Maximilian dude, because I was watching Maximilian dude watch that, right? So Aaron Black has 8 bullets in his gun, but what's so interesting about it is that he has to remember that he has 8 bullets in that gun, and he has to remember how many bullets he needs to reload in order to get, like, I guess a good amount of damage or whatever the case may be, where he has to reload. He has to constantly reload every last one of those bullets if he wants to have a full clip of 8 bullets. And I think that is really fantastic, and I do believe that zoning should come with thinking. Okay, I don't think that you should just, hey, look, there's a character that can zone, and here, take all these projectiles, nigga, eat all that shit up. Like, I don't fucking agree with that. You understand what I'm saying? I really don't agree with that. I like the fact that Aaron Black has to reload his projectiles, right, in his gun in order for him to zone, right? I think that's what they should do with these other characters, where they have to really think and be wise about when they want to zone, and there should be kind of like a cooldown with their zoning, because that shit is just hella annoying. And on top of that, it's kind of cool that, you know, certain characters like Jade, that is a zoner, they don't really have that much combo potential, but they have certain normals that can deal with you in mid-range, which is okay in a way. But like Jade's double overhead that she has, that has really insane range, it actually pops the opponent up into the air now. When the first build, I think it was, or the second build, she wasn't able to do that. Right now, in the full base game, she's able to do that shit. But like I said, I'm hoping that, you know, they do something. They need to do something about the zoning, and hopefully, you know, with the flawless block situation, hopefully it's a little bit better to understand once I go into like that tutorial thing, to understand it a little bit better, because I don't even realize that I'm doing it. You understand what I'm saying? But this is all I really had to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you agree with my opinions about these two little things that's going on in the game? Because I really don't want Mortal Kombat to be Injustice 2 all over again, because the reason why I didn't play Injustice 2 is because why? It was a lot of fucking zoning, dude, and that shit was so annoying. Other people didn't even like Injustice 2 because of the zoning. Like, I went to a match and people were literally zoning, so all I did was make combo videos and just call it a day. I didn't even bother to even fight anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? But just like with Darkseid, I was really hoping he was going to have command grabs, tick throws, all that cool ass shit, up close and personal type of character, because he's a big ass nigga. And I'm thinking like, okay, cool. And he's a fucking zoner. You got niggas like Firestorm that's a zoner, all kinds of shit. I'm just really hoping that the rest of these characters, including DLC characters, are not going to be heavy on the zoning. I'm hoping Shang Tsung is going to be an up close and personal type of character. I just really hope that they don't go down that road again. But like I said, this is all I really had to say. This video is going on way too long, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.
Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!